Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is your man Jadabra back with another video on setting up stream using. This time we're going to be using OBS software, Open Broadcasting. It's a free source, free streaming software that's very popular among a lot of streamers. Basically, it's another alternative to using XSplit. I started out using this, then I switched over to XSplit. I'm recently gone back to using this simply because I got tired of using the limitations using the free version of XSplit. So OBS pretty much allows me to do everything that I need to do, and I don't have to pay anything, which is great for somebody that's trying to get their name out there and build and still want to put out a pretty good quality stream. I'm trying to pride myself on that, which, by the way, I am taking donations, and I'll have a link to my donation page in the descriptions if anybody wants to donate and help me grow. It'd be greatly appreciated. Not required. Then again, I'm just putting this video together to help anybody out that has any questions or concerns. Today I'm going to cover Facebook live streaming. It seems to be the next big thing, so to speak. A lot of people have been asking me how I'm streaming to Facebook Live, and today I'm going to show you how I'm doing this using the OBS software. So let's get started. First of all, we got to download the software. Alright, let's Alright, this is the web page, and again, all the links to all the stuff that I'm showing you I'm going to have in the description page, so don't worry about that. I'm going to have links to all this stuff, so it'll be readily available for you. Again, like I said, I will have all the links for you. So what you want to do is you want to download. OBS is open source, so you don't have to pay for it or create an account or anything. It is available for Linux, Mac, and Windows. If you're not sure what OS X or Linux is, you're probably on Windows. If you're not on Windows 7 or above, they do offer a classic version, which everything I'm going to show you does work in the classic version as well. Just the user interface is going to look different than what you're seeing me use, because I'm going to be using the 64-bit version for Windows 10. So just a little bit different, but everything else is pretty much the same. So once we got that downloaded, we're going to open it up and start a new scene. We'll label this. As you can see, what I have now is my current stream, and if you watch my other videos, you notice I made some changes to my overlay. That's, again, I'm constantly evolving and growing, trying to make more improvements as I go along. I'm going to show you tools that I'm using to do this for free, so don't worry. I mean, there's multiple options out there for you, so what don't work for others may work for some. So this is just how I do it, and the easiest that I found. So we're going to set up our new scene. When you start the software, it's going to ask you to save or create a profile. Profiles is just something that you can use to save. You can create multiple profiles with different scenes for different purposes and different things, whatever you're doing. I have one profile, so and I only have the one scene, because for what I'm doing, for all intents and purposes, it's all I need. I will let you know, though, OBS only allows you to stream to one source and one source only. But if you're doing Facebook Live, streaming to Facebook Live only, that's all you need to worry about anyway. I'm going to have another video on OBS and how to get around streaming to one source and one source only. It's using Restream, which I covered with my other video using XSplit. It's going to be a similar process. I'm just going to show you how to use OBS with that service. So, but that's another video for another date, another time. But for now, we're just going to focus on Facebook. Okay. First of all, we got our OBS set up or installed, open up. Now, I want to make a note. In order to stream without a capture card, which is what my video is going to cover, this is using no capture card streaming from the PlayStation 4 without a capture card for free. And like I said, no capture card. But you will need a couple things. You will need a dummy account for streaming purposes to capture the stream, so that you can capture your stream with the software and then to restream it out to your main Twitch account or your main or to Facebook account. Uh, Again, you can, if you're only going to worry about Facebook Live, you're not going to stream to Twitch or anything, you can just create a Twitch account for whatever purposes, just for capturing. That is completely up to you. It makes no difference to me. Whatever avenue you want to take it, that's completely up to you. So, but we'll go ahead and log on to my Twitch account, or log on to my capture account, which I use my clans page to capture, which is Warriors of the Earth. Check us out, Woke Clan. We are active in Destiny and Battlefield 1. Okay. Alright, so now that we got our account set up, you go onto your PlayStation, you go into settings, and then go down to sharing and broadcast, and then in the options it's going to give you sharing and broadcast settings. It's going to give you the option to link with other services. Now you want to link that with your Facebook account, or not your Facebook account, sorry, I apologize, with your Twitch account that you want to use the capture with, that you want to use when you're streaming. Now, if you want to stream to Twitch later on down the road, I suggest creating a Twitch account that you don't care about, because you're just going to use this for capturing anyway. So, and that is activate that on your PlayStation so that you stream from that and capture from that, and just link those services to Twitch. It'll tell you how to do it. And once you get all that set up, we're going to come back to OBS, and we need to capture that stream. Okay, well, how we do this is, since you're opening it up in a browser, what you want to do is go plus, and you want to capture the window. I've already got mine set up here, but I'm going to reset this up so you can see it. Window capture, it's window source, and we're going to choose, it's not showing up for me. There it goes. See, it says Firefox, and it shows the name of the Twitch page. Sometimes you gotta open the browser and then close out the properties and go back into the properties to get it to show up. Just hit OK. As you can see, it captures this window. So we can go ahead and minimize that. Now you got your window captured, and what you want to do, what you can do is, if you create an overlay. Now, I already have an overlay, so we're going to go to image here, and we're going to add my stream overlay. As you can see right here, how I did that is I just went into image, and I would create new, and then I would just browse for the image file on my computer, and it would add it and hit OK. But I've already got mine, so I just loaded it up for you so you can see the overlay. So now that you got your overlay in, how I created my overlay, and again I'm going to add the link to this, is I used a program called GIMP, otherwise known as the poor man's Adobe. It's a free open source program. Download it. You can use it to manipulate your program or images. You can create different things. I've created my overlay using this. Um, you, sky's the limit. Pretty much however good you are with photo editing software is however good you can make your overlay. Um, I've just tinkered around with mine. I'm getting a little bit better with it, so the more you play around with it, the better you can make it. Sky's the limits. It's whatever you want to, however you want to make it. So once you got that all said, good and go. All right. So we have our overlay in there. We're gonna remove that real quick. Okay, we got our capture. We got our overlay. Now, what you can do to make sure that your overlay looks right, or not your overlay, but your capture, is you can go back to your stream, hit double click on it, it'll take it in a full screen. You can hit the Windows key and it will bring back up and let you select OBS. I'm using two monitors, so it's gonna show me on a different side, so don't worry about, you're not going to see it, but it's just the Windows key, and it'll highlight the bottom part, and it'll give you your options for your you can open up OBS, and you can see what this is in there. If your streams, like once you start your stream, you'll see your stream in the background and your overlay on top of it. Alright, so we'll reminimize that. I can't talk, you know what I mean. Minimize that. So we have all that set up. Now let's go back to our web browser and go to Facebook. Okay, now to stream the Facebook Live, you need to create what they call a fan page. You can do this by going to your Facebook page, and you'll see a link underneath your profile picture, usually further down towards the end of all your links and stuff on the side. It'll say create page, and you just create your fan page. All the images and stuff right here, you can see I've created it using a website called spark.adobe. It allows you to create YouTube thumbnails, not Twitch, but Twitter, Facebook, all kinds of stuff, images, everything your heart's desire for Facebook pages and Twitters and stuff like that. It gives you a little bit more professional look, so definitely worth looking into editing and stuff like that. You can also use it to create images and then import them into GIMP and edit them out to create your background overlay if you want to. That's what I do. So once you got your Facebook page set up, and you'll see it like on right here, Jetta, and what you want to do is you want to go to publishing tools, and then you want to go to video library. And once you go to video library, you can see a link up here that says go live or plus live. You click on that link, you hit next, and pardon me, you see an option, or you see where it says what's on your mind. You simply type whatever you want to type, about your video to get people to look at it, or whatever you want to say about it. Then you can add your title, whatever you want to call your video, and then you can tag it, like whether it's a video game or RPG, strategy, MMO, online, multiplayer, whatever you want to tag it into it. Use all the tags you can, because that'll make your video easier to find if people are searching for certain things. So the more you get out there, the better it be for you. Alright, the stream key, you're going to need this here in just a minute. So what we want to do is go back to our OBS software, and we want to go over here to settings. Okay, general, I left this the same. This you really don't need to change much. Leave it the way it is. Everything seems to work fine right here. Stream, this is where you're gonna need that stream key. And under services, you see where it says Facebook Live. You simply hit Facebook Live server, leave it as default. That stream key, you do a Control A, Control C, come back over here to your OBS, and then you Control V, copy it in there, apply it. Okay, now go to your output. I use the Invenic H.264 encoder, and I'll leave my rescale output as a 720p, and my rate control is CBR. My bit rate I set at 2500. Keyframe I put at 2. The quality I put as high. Profile main level audio auto. And I use a 2-pass encoding, and I put my B frames as 2 and my GPU at 0. My audio my audio bit rate I leave it at 128 on one track. And I only have one audio track. Alright, and on my audio itself, I put sound as stereo, and my desktop audio device, I put my actual speakers. Now, okay, the video, base canvas, I leave at 1080p. That's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. My output scaled, I put it at 720p, just like I did on my output settings. I make it the same. Downscale filter, I used the bottom one here, the Lansos 32 samples. It tends to do the best quality. In my FPS, I put it 60 FPS. And the rest of it, I'll pretty much leave the same. Now, the reason why you want to set your speakers as your audio, because when you're streaming and you capture your stream from your input right here, from the window capture here, the music that's coming through your screen is going to be captured through the speakers that's coming through either your desktop or your laptop or whatever you're using the software on, and it's going to be rebroadcast out through Facebook Live. So you want to make sure your desktop audio is set to your speakers so that they can capture your audio that's coming out. So if you're using a mic on your stream on your PlayStation, they can hear you, and if you're in your party, they can hear your party set, your friends in your party, all that good jazz. So make sure you set that audio settings as your speakers, so that make sure you're covered there on that basis. Now we have all that set up, and we're almost ready to go. We're almost there. Okay, but we're missing a few things here. Okay, it takes a few minutes to get posts and links and stuff shared out through Facebook. Say you're a member of a few fan pages on Facebook for a particular game that you're playing, and you want to make sure to let them know that you're live streaming. But you want to get the thing going so that you're not making your fans think that you're a dead page. Well, how do we do that? Well, here's how I tackle that program. First of all, we want to download a program called Snaz. Snaz is a countdown program. It allows you to add a countdown timer to your stream. And once we get this downloaded, you'll see it. You'll download a program, and I'll show you how to use this program in just a minute, so that we can get that countdown timer on our screen. So we got Snaz downloaded and we got it installed. So what we want to do, like my particular situation, I have an image, add an image like this that plays right before my stream. It says Jetta Brawls going live, and like I said, Snaz, remember the countdown timer program? This is where that comes into play. Jetta Brawls going live in, we can launch that Snaz program, and put the timer right here. But how do we get that timer into the screen? Alright, here's how we go about doing that. First, let's launch SNAS real quick. Alright, when you launch SNAS, you'll see this. You want to go to Chronos, down. You want to count down. You can also put a Chronos up and have it, go count up to a certain time, or, have it count up for as long as you're on the stream so people can see how long you've been streaming. You can have it put in a date and time. I mean, there's several options down that you can do. You can have it to where it counts down to a specific date and time. Like for instance, if you notice my background, Destiny 2 is about to drop September 8th. Cannot wait. Super excited. Say I'm going to stream at midnight. I can start my stream, put a countdown timer on saying we'll go live, and then have it where it counts down till midnight at such and such time. When the update hits, it goes live. My stream starts as the gameplay starts. So, I mean, you got several options you can work with on that. It's just different things different people do with it. So, I mean, you're not limited. So, it's definitely a useful tool. So, it's whatever you want to do. Just figured I'd let you know you have it out there. So, now that we got this open, how do we get this timer right here on our page? We're going to go add text, and we'll say timer. I already have this, but I'm going to show you how to do it right from the get. Go read from file. Make sure you check read from file. Browse your local disk, because it hits SNAS, and you see where it says text files, and it says chrono down. You hit that. You can change your font. I've always been fond of Old English, so we'll use Old English just for the piss of it. Hit OK. Well, and you come over here, you'll hit start, and you can see it. You can just kind of resize it and place it where you want to place it. Oh, yep. Don't want to do that. Yeah. So now when you're live, your viewers are seeing this screen, so they're like, oh cool, he's gonna be live in 9 minutes and 30 seconds. So either I can wait, or I'll come back in a few minutes or whatnot, and gives them options, and it makes you look a little bit better to the viewer, so they're not just seeing an empty chair or just game screen just empty or anything. It looks a little better. Another thing that I do too is I play an MP3 file music in the back drop while this is on, so it's not just a dead screen with numbers counting down. And what I do is add media source and intro music. I already got that file, but what you want to do is hit OK, and then you just search for it on your local computer. Make sure you set it to loop, because most songs are not 10-15 minutes long, so whenever it gets to the end of the song, it'll just loop back over to the beginning. So just make sure you set it to loop, and you can adjust the sound volume here, so make sure that it's not getting too loud or too little feed or anything. Make sure it sounds good to the viewers. Also, there's a website that I use, and I'll post a link to it to get this song. It's called Ben Sound, and all he asks is that you lay royalties to his songs, or give him credit for it. And all you gotta do is add a text file, and like I said, like I did mine right here, it just says this in it, so they know where the song come from, and all your bases are covered. And all it is just you hit that your text, and you just type it right here, or you know, so that's all you gotta do. And then when you're ready to go, you just simply hit start streaming, hit yes. And this is what your viewers will see. This is a little preview window. I'm not actually going to go live because I'm not doing anything, so I don't want my followers to think that I'm getting ready to stream something when I'm not. But this is the little preview window, so whatever you see here is what your viewers are going to see. So this is just a little snapshot, so that way you have an idea. So if there's something you want to correct real quick before you go live, you can correct it while it's in the preview phases before you hit the go live link. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, wait, hold on a second. Let me throw one more thing in there for you too. If you don't want to do the intro image and the countdown timer, there is another option you can do. You can use a website called Panzoid, and you can create custom video intros to your stream. Let it load up here. You can go through, you got several options that you can use and things that you can do. You just go into object, and you can edit things. You can customize and do a little editing, create your own kind of intro video. I have one created here too, so we'll add that real quick. We'll add media source, open, browse video. And as you can see right here, my intro video, you can play this while you're going live, and then once it's done, bam, you go straight into your stream. And you can, as you can see, the replay, all you gotta do is hide it and bring it back up, and then it'll just finish out. And just like the rest of them, all you gotta do to hide them from the background so they don't show up is, click on the little eye, and just like that, bring it back, hide it. And you can also drag them, move them in order, reorder them any position that you like. The sky's the limit, however you want to edit your user or your interface to however you want to make it look to your viewers. Pretty much what you're seeing right here is what your viewer is going to see. So I hope this answers any questions that anybody might have on how to stream to Facebook Live using OBS. I hope this helped. If there's any questions or concerns or any issues that you may have, please feel free to drop me a comment in the comment section. I'll be glad to address these issues and answer any questions. Again, I'm here to help. I want to help. So let me help if I can. And again, if you like what I'm doing, you want to help me continue to grow, please donate if you can. I will drop all these links in the description. Again, thanks for watching this video. Hope it helped. And this is Jeddah Bra signing out.